characters. Cards are up. Player characters. Cards are up.
Alright, let us get our voice ready. He looks indecisive, doesn't he? I came out and turned right about a moment later. Margovan and Lethel. How are you?
Fine.
What is it that shall happen today for all of us? I'm put her voice too high again.
Hopefully just another day, Antonio.
As is every day. To tea then, before the fights.
Bevera. Adiós, Antonio.
Both Ulagi and Maya have come to me, speaking in great pleasure of the bows that they have been gifted from a talented bowsmith, a bower.
Ulagi has yet to collect his completed longbow, but it is a fine great bow.
Would you call it a long bow or a giant bow?
Well, he's not a giant, Antonio.
A Bjornen thrower. A Bjornen smasher. Wielder of giant arrows. You know, I should charge him extra for
There
a
is
thick...
a type of bow. The arrows will be, yes. You should.
It'll have to be thick and meaty like he is. Full of quiet anger. And when they whiz by you, they say, "Too weak. Too weak. If you die to me, too weak."
Go notify everyone else.
Right. Oh, morning.
Good morning.
Starting. Gonna have a particularly exciting third fight. That's a double.
I heard
See
that.
all there.
Master Christos. Could I attend the fighting pits?
Go right ahead. I just need to prepare the stew anyway, so wouldn't be much help otherwise.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'll make my way
Good
there.
morning, you two.
Good
Before I get the
morning.
stew ready, the 2 waters.
2 waters, yes.
Interesting.
We have become
Daily routine.
elvish now. We have a routine. It has been recognized. We shall have to mix it up. Hello, Plushy.
I don't know how else you would be able to mix it up.
Antonio. Even in jest, that upsets me.
That we have become regulars.
No. That you would suggest mixing it up.
Oh. Well, it is a good thing when there are those who wish to do you harm, to not have your whereabouts known.
If they wish to kill me over tea, Antonio, they will be able to kill me in any number of other places.
Oh, but it would be such an inconvenience for Christos. And I would be displeasured to see you injured while enjoying
I
tea.
would wait for you for your tea.
At least let her finish the tea.
Who else would I give 2 boiling waters in the morning? Exactly. Let him finish the tea.
I am, my dear. I am
Krista,
indeed.
if one were to poison our tea, how would they go about it? Do you think?
Pay him off, I imagine.
Oh,
10
how
for
much would it
myself.
cost?
I mean, to be honest, I would not be paid any amount to poison a person.
Oh, free then?
No amount.
No, not free, not paid. No. I see where you're going now.
Thank you, JC. Thank you
No.
for the subscription, dear.
By any chance
Ooh.
necessary, I would not poison a person through a drink.
How would you poison
There are
them then?
ways of getting people mad. I would not poison anyone.
Oh, I know, you just weren't
Not even
quite
my
being
deepest
clear.
enemy.
That brings up a question, Christos. What would you wish upon your deepest enemy? Alright, here's a slurp for
The
you.
only one I would really see as anything close to an enemy, well, is Greco, but haven't seen him in a while, so I think I'll be fine.
I'm not familiar with that name.
Son of my master, Georgios, both are artisans.
Ah, I see.
Morning.
Shall we, Miss Lethal?
Good morning, barkeep. Don't let me interrupt.
Athario.
Oh, you're fine.
She's in a good mood. She didn't tisk at me. Let me move back in my play space so I can sit easier.
Sure. 30 copper.
30. Has it gotten more expensive since last I checked?
Well, if you say like a good breakfast, I think if you just want us to do that.
You were welcome, dear. I'm glad you enjoyed them. This is
Alright.
one of the joys of my days here at Adwick. I shall remember this for a time
Thank you.
and think of it fondly.
Anything new, Philip?
Well, there actually is something that we talked about a little while ago. And I wanted to, actually...
Yes.
Yes,
I wonder how long we can last here, Athario.
Not long enough. Never long enough for our kind.
Copper for now.
Well, I've got the...
The war is coming.
quill for you. Remember our
Oh, that's a deal. Yes.
I can smell it in the air.
It's Harillamo. It's
Geronimo. The name.
I'm going to say it right.
That's actually an elvish quote,
Wow.
by the way. The word is
It's not
ahon,
here yet.
noston,
But there's
nidwilith.
still tea.
Let me see these.
Tea to be had by elves. It deserves to be appreciated by the appropriate palate.
I have extras from.
Mm.
Of course.
Otherwise it would be wasted. And what a crime to waste tea on the unworthy.
Correct. Really scientific.
Iclos.
Well,
Achilles. Megavanen.
Maya was looking for you with your arrows for her.
indeed.
Achilles.
Well, I'll be get that portrait done for you. It won't be probably today. I'll see what I can.
Arrows.
I'm still trying to form more.
Behind my back.
Well, I'd have to get Mr. Hugh in here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
What are we gonna do?
Yes, indeed.
Alright, anyways,
Good.
Maya is
All
looking for you for arrows that I believe says
Any news
Maybe.
then about it?
before her.
That two-timing hobbit. Picking arrows from both of us. She has to pick one.
Mm.
Sure.
Well, I'll let her deal with that.
Achilles, I shouldn't need to remind you, I'm the one with black hair,
Well,
and Athario is the one with silver hair.
happened earlier with
I'm sorry.
Will that help in
It's
future?
early in it's early in the morning. I am
axe murderer, even though
Forgiven.
that's a false testifying.
and
You know, I've heard
So,
about the axe.
what would you say is the easiest bow or in Westland? A sure though, right?
I don't think about the privilege of meeting
Yeah, of
them.
course.
He puts three over on the table.
Usually shirtless. Oh. No, they're usually a little bit larger with grey
A
hair.
shot though?
There's two Beyonding that are usually shirtless.
Well, a friend.
You know. Sure. I know Miss Yurza.
Wow,
I think that's the only Beyonding I'm
that's not a problem.
I see.
Take one silver back. Perhaps you can work
Sure.
on bracers for me once you have time.
I'll put that off.
You did say it would be a silver.
Check again. It would be a silver. So then I'll add you. All I need you to do is just come back to the shop with me and
I love your cheers.
But we can
After
do that
tea.
after a
One of which with the
Mm.
extra ingredients.
Alright.
Otherwise, we might miss that promised third fight.
Wait.
Naver.
Naver, Achilles.
She doesn't say his name properly because his name isn't Elvish.
Right. You remember,
Hmm.
I brought them.
How could you make arrows behind my back? For my hobbit, no less.
Yes.
My pet.
It's been a busy day and a busy week. But,
I understand.
Wow.
so yes, let me get that.
I thought it only appropriate to make small arrows that withered quickly, and I knew you would not be capable of
just
making
need to get it up.
That actually made her
arrows
sad.
befitting the shooter.
Very yawning. I figured it was some time.
And then I'll get this long.
Short-lived arrows for a short-lived person. Hmm.
Working orders. Visiting the church.
Bone-tipped then. I don't think she actually asked me for arrows.
The first one without any special ingredients.
Very good.
I do have some ready.
In 30 and all, by the way.
I believe that was a request.
Of
Was it not?
I shall.
I'm sure this will appreciate you.
I shall have to be light for her.
And now,
I suspect she wishes blunt tutorial. You have the materials to make such a
I'm
thing.
sure they.
For training.
What is it?
make it that.
Bear.
Suppose.
We'll start with fletched arrows without tips. And then, once I know what her shooting is, we'll find the weight for her tips and select the heads she wishes, of course.
Well, that's you know what you're interested in providing. I guess that's not too bad.
All right.
Hmm.
Here you are.
Oh, you have to pick the right tip for the right use.
Thank you.
How's that fish coming along?
Of course. I hope you both
Godwin, would
enjoy.
you,
Although I don't know what good
this morning?
a bone tip with a bodkin would do,
Have a good one.
since it's not going to pierce any mail.
You as well, Christos.
So probably hunted, I imagine. Probably wing-tipped, if she goes hunting after birds.
Is it not possible for you to
Ah. Of course.
tie some form of
Bishop.
Compliments to the chef.
cloth around the tip
Unfortunately, I have
Of course.
right now.
so that the shaft is not damaged shooting target?
Don't worry about it. Go right ahead.
If they are fletched, she won't damage them.
Compliments to the chef. And it's actually so that's to do with you, so I
It's if I let her fire unfletched bear arrows. That would be the problem. Then, when it struck the target, if they were not tuned properly, the end could snap. That would be a problem. Very upsetting to me
You didn't know.
if my arrows snapped like that.
Brian,
Rough treatment.
passed away recently.
No, my condolences.
It's been almost a week now. I'm surprised you didn't know.
Well, been
I don't think so.
up with the little reporter.
I think we just have a lot longer to learn.
Orders without it.
I see.
Oh, yes, but not because of my work. Because of the shortness of iron.
I was well,
It's no issue.
the reason that
I do not wish to deliver an inferior product
was
to the
I
guards
was,
here.
um,
It would be unworthy.
point to another.
As unworthy as they are to shoot them, but still, my work.
Quite nice of them to provide. However, I already have so much of it, I have nowhere to put it. So I was looking at to sell it to the tavern, figuring you could make use of it.
depends on the price because, well, we have a wooden.
I feel as if you have something to say,
Well,
and you were deciding how to say it.
of course. The usual.
How are things out in the stores today, Miss?
Why do you have such trouble, Athorio, with the youngest among us
How are
here?
things out in the stalls today? I always see you out there.
Of whom do you refer?
Right now, it's a little bit slow. It's
Still early morning.
just trying to. Yeah, it's
There
still
you are.
early morning. I believe it's doing a little bit well.
You appear to harbor resentment for them.
That's good.
I cannot fathom why. They are but children.
For the mortals.
Absolutely.
Not the
So,
mortals,
as
Athorio.
I was saying, it would be a pretty
For our
penny.
kin.
I don't know when it will come, but they are mostly iron. It's sort of inlet in the
It is a hard thing to see those who are blessed in one way
the guy offered it.
with lives that are endless, that can be filled
Oh, I
with the
remember
finding
you
of
were fond
purpose and the joy therein
Why not?
and fulfilling it,
I figure a place like this ought to be quite a money.
and to watch them be
We do make
captured,
quite a bit of money, but
enraptured
the products that go
by the
around,
quick ways of
the
humans,
candles that
of the
go around,
mortals,
the equipment for everything that
to get
I
caught
need,
up in their
sharp
fights,
tools, trying to make
in their
sure all the
wars,
benches are repaired from any infighting.
and to
We
die
had a brawl last week
for
with
them.
the Skulls in some mercs. So,
I see, I see.
There are
Sort of a
few
dual
enough of us
outfit
as it.
for a place like this, doesn't it?
you may be able to sell them separately to different people who might want to, eat more of the fancier side,
It would be a shame to separate the sets, all together in harmony. It's quite a fancy little thing they've got.
So it is tragic, Athorio. But why?
Knife, bolted.
Why give up?
Hate to piecemeal them.
I have not given up.
Yes, I cannot make that kind of, under the jurisdiction of everything, I can't make that kind of decision.
I speak of what I believe, and the truth of what I believe,
Why not?
what I have not stopped doing,
You're not own it now. If
what I was born to do.
But there's certain expenses that I need to make every so often.
sure.
I am still careful.
Oh well.
I still try to protect
that's all,
others.
what if you do, I guess, if you're interested in something, when you do have enough money,
Yes.
I'll probably
Eventually.
them and we can, find someone to
Hopefully. But as it stands right now, I can't.
I have
afford
come to an agreement to
After all, I think I do have a wine shipping coming
Write
later
a
today,
letter.
which is also a good amount.
of
Some good
recommendation.
wine,
Right. Actually, I was talking to
For
So that they would have somewhere to go
Yes.
once things get
Recipe,
bad,
some sort of,
and
drink rum without sugar.
somewhere proper
Hopefully that goes well.
where they can learn our ways fully.
Oh, didn't hear about that one. Hopefully that one goes well.
I see. I did not expect to hear those words pass your lips.
But, trying to replicate something like radiant rum is going to be an awful difficult.
Two stews for the two of you?
I mean,
No.
Grab.
I cannot teach them here, though,
Sorry.
and there's still some benefit in them
I'm too used to the other kind of aid.
apparently gonna be Greek.
having
I think my store's gonna be really
seen
good
how
for
things
the-
are.
The whole fucking farming district, there's no one there. Who would have thought?
It's better than this. It's better than Adwick.
I don't.
Most places would be, if the truth is told. This is a rough place to live, and this is the best they have made. The humans have taken over this vibrant and healthy land. It was beautiful before. It was well tended for the short time it was under our care.
Even better.
If you think this is bad, you should see what the Empire has done with their lands.
I know. This is just what it's gonna be put in.
But yes, they deserve the chance to learn. Mayhap
So, for that extra special,
they will bring
like copper
wisdom with them when they come. The forests could use a bit of insight. They are blind within, for the trees obscure all vision.
Are you imitating the cow you got that from?
Wow. No.
No matter how your heart is.
They would disregard any opinion that she has had here. All of her experiences so far.
15 copper.
From the cow.
Whom do you speak of?
To let you know, as a price guide. How much is it, Christmas?
Wolvar.
To go through the process, filter it and everything.
And if I do write a letter of recommendation to my house for her,
Wait.
and if they accept,
No, that's 15.
Water is harder. Hold on. Water is harder to purify than milk.
Is it really?
Yes. I'll give you 10. How about that?
Alright. You have it. You have it.
I've
Is that
never
all you
seen
needed?
so much haggling over milk. Amazing. I'm trying to feed my fucking child. I have to, and I don't have money, so yes, I have to.
Our child.
well, my house is
I
not.
was never told. I'm the owner, I should know.
I'm a mother.
Totally should know.
Let's go.
I would rather wish that she could go somewhere else, but I
Yeah,
cannot
she's probably
Don't
3.
let your kids scream.
recommend her to any other house.
needs it.
Wait, why? Do they have like a mid? Wait a second. Do they have like a midwife?
Maybe.
What do they do? Why would you buy milk? Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I really don't
I have
know.
heard that there is trouble brewing in the forests of Eshmethalos.
It's a wolf child. You heard me right.
Of the split of generations. Those who have lived forever within the protected greenery,
Fucking wolf.
and those who exist upon the
A
edge
wolf pup.
and have traveled elsewhere, if they are lucky.
Not children.
But they call it their child. Who knows? It may have grown up yesterday.
It's not.
It may not be that the great houses nestled deep within
Strange. But you know what? I'm not going to
will
question.
listen,
I've seen stranger things.
but there may be an opportunity
I've seen
on the
stranger things,
borders with the right house for someone to be welcomed and be heard.
If you see Miss Mystique
She slumped forward. If you notice her body language,
about town,
Thoriel has pushed forward because she's very interested in this.
Will there?
That's why she's leaning forward as she is, instead of sitting up properly.
I'll let her know.
This is more of her true body language.
and
When she sits up, she's being an elf and proper. This is a Thoriel right now.
I don't know the name.
She's
So watch this. If Lithel takes too long, she's going to sit up.
My house would most likely poison her
You as well.
with their ideal.
That is a cruelty.
A cruelty would be leaving her to die here, Athoriel, with no way out.
Aye. I have an idea what you are asking, Lithel. She's seeing if Lithel will pick up on it.
good outcome here.
There is not. We are in agreement. But if you desire to save this child, you may have to look outside of your house. See, she leaned in again. If Lethal rejects her, she won't make the offer again. Ithoriel wants nothing to do with Enhalaman, but she knows that there's a lot going on with them in Gradia on the border. So notice how still Ithoriel is sitting.
I will do only what I can do, Thoriel. And that is to write a recommendation to my house for her. For someone like me, there's no looking outside my house.
You would not ask me?
No.
I see.
I will not ask it of you, Ithoriel. But should you wish to volunteer it, I would be grateful on her behalf. But I will not ask you. It's not something I feel I can.
That is untrue and unkind. You could ask me. I will do it. Naver, Lethal. That was her getting emotional. She didn't like not being asked.
Thank you, Ithoriel.
Hey, good day to you, Christos.
You have a pleasant day as well.
Hey, we will do our best.
As always.
If you heard it, you heard her actually, a little bit of emotion slip into her voice. Hopefully I conveyed it properly. I'll have to go. She's not gonna do it right now, but she'll come later. Wilver? How are the fruits this morning?
They're doing pretty well.
What
Still a bit fresh.
what do you have for the offering?
I have my oranges and apples.
Oranges and apples. Were they of the apples? From whom did they come? If you know.
Well, I actually got mine from Deercliff. I would go to Barley Road, but with the recent I guess you
Troubles.
could say the recent siege at Oakenbrook, it kind of is a little bit of a safer route to go to.
Ah, I see. Will you be about this afternoon, Miss Wilver?
Well, I'm probably going to be still around here. I'm actually not leaving today. The last trip I made about took all I had out of me.
If you do decide to leave before I have a chance to speak to you, please do look for me. I will be about. I would like to talk with you, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate that, and as do we all, you know. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. What do we have here?
Michael Vanin, that's real.
Magovanen Archer. Maya.
Well, how are you today, by the way?
I am
Very
well.
nice to see you. Oh,
Though I
okay.
see you lack armaments for your weapon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Before I leave town, I should say to you about that.
You should. It would be an error in our ways if we do not teach you the proper way of shooting your bow and prepare arrows for such a fine, dexterous hand as yourself.
Yes, of course. And it would be an honor to be, you know, like, under the tutelage of such elegant and skilled craftsmen and women. I don't think I said that right.
It is okay. I understand what you mean. If you want to confess to me now, you are welcome to.
Of course. I confess.
That you would like some arrows?
Okay. Yes, I could use, most certainly I could use some arrows.
Very well. We will discuss it today. Let me know before you depart.
Well, I can, would you like to discuss it now, actually?
Oh,
Are you
so impertinent and so rushed. Mortal. There will be a time for such things.
Oh, yes, sorry, I understand.
Good.
Oh,
Find me before you
no
go.
bad. Oh, I see. Before I, leave here? Okay. Understood.
Good. Good day, dear. Sir,
What was
lady.
that, if I didn't get... forgive me, what was that earlier that you mentioned? It seemed like an elvish creature, if I'm not mistaken.
The greeting? Magovanen?
Yes.
It is much like good morning or hello or greetings.
Interesting. How does it go again? Forgive me. It's a foreign word, so it's... so they're not quite familiar with.
If it is a casual acquaintance or a friend, Magovanen. Magovanen.
Markovanen.
Go. As in to go.
Markovan.
Govenen. Markovanen.
Markovanen. Like that.
Aye. Just so.
Thank you. It seems like very unique and interesting name, I should say. Word, not name. Correction. My apologies.
Our language is very different from those of human lands. We even change the words if you are speaking formally to someone. Le Sulan, Captain. As opposed to a friend.
Le Sulan.
Markovanen.
Markovanen.
I wish you two a good day then, Captain. A lady.
You as well.
Gesulan. It's been so long since I said it, I forgot it, because I don't use it very often. Oh, it looks like the fights are going on.
Hello, Miss. On.
Morning.
Just saying hi.
It sounds more like you said hello. And miss on the end there.
Oh yeah, just saying hello, miss.
Watch it there.
I'm
Well,
man enough to admit my mistakes.
hello, miss, to you as well. Good day.
My name's not you.
Not you? Well, it's nice to meet you, not you. I am Authorial.
Hello, Miss Authorial. Wait, Authorial? Is that what you said?
Authorial. Aye.
That's a pretty name, Authorial. What does that mean?
Lost maiden of the forest.
Oh. Do you need help getting back?
I don't know. Did you leave any of it when you were busy building this castle?
Well, I didn't exactly build this castle, but I could probably ask someone if they have any forest left over. Probably somewhere over there.
Good. Let me know when you hear back. What is your name, guardsman?
My name's Holt. Holt O'Carrick.
Holt. Not you.
Holt, not you, O'Carrick.
Good then. Let me know the answer, Holt.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
That was her detriment activating. She got shitty. Oh, quite a showing going on. Fucking wood elf.
You know, it's only polite.
Look, they're doing a 2-on-1 fight, but they're just going in one for the other anyways.
Wait, this is a special battle?
Apparently. If I would have known they were going to fight like this, I would have changed my bash.
Yeah, it's Roach. Roach loves RPing. I love RPing with Roach as well.
I think it'll be quite nice. Whatever happened to your eye, eh? How do you think,
Stop playing!
Come on!
Wait, so are the bets on the individual people, or is it like 2 versus 1?
No, 2 versus 1, but the 2 are taking the turn for the most part, so it's basically 1 versus 1 anyways.
Fight 2 of them. He's getting continually pounded, they can take turns.
Is that a new helmet for you,
Yeah, no, I think he will outlast both of them, though, not...
No,
I don't know.
He's only got 2 arms, though, if they were both attacking different sides.
Oh, I see. Come on, hit him! Oh. I was being original. There is a massive spire.
Hey, this one hell of a quiet crowd. Come on, let's hear something.
Spider.
Stop playing with him and hit him.
It's like as big as mine. Down your mind. Smash it.
Oh, thank you, Hoyt. I appreciate the love of my burbs. You'd think he would, but he's busy fucking up right now.
If you see more large spiders down there, you should try to catch them. Might be useful.
Spiders are useful.
If they're big enough, you can harvest their venom. Well, if they're big enough, you can sell it.
I mean, if it's down there, I'm not catching it. I'll let someone else catch it. It's not I'm not joking.
If it's only this big, you know, it's not that dangerous. If it's one of the fuck off ones, yeah, it's gonna play it.
Yeah.
We've seen them in the cages when they're in the fucking day.
I don't know if they could do it.
Are you sure that looks like...
This is Authorial's unhappy body language. She's not liking this at all. She doesn't make a facial expression because she controls her face, but she doesn't like this.
Come on. Hey, just go drop that stuff at the thing for me. Kinsman, you can pick it up for me, right?
Baylor, he's rooted firmly for you're not getting through that.
Oh yeah. I'll find you later because you need to talk to me later anyway.
Right, if he wins, you can get 10 over it.
Baylor, come on!
With survival instincts, disengaging.
Give them everything you got!
Oh, holding flag.
Back on his feet.
I guess so. Well, I'm okay.
Come on, Baylor.
What I miss?
Look, numbers are numbers.
Baylor took some hits.
He's been holding back the entire time. Now he's hitting you with actual force.
Oh shit.
Behind you, Baylor. Checking for hay.
Oh no. I said two men.
He's on your moving your
Baylor, each of the blows that you deposited onto Equipage over here has been
He's gonna take a backhand even though he can't see you.
She's thinking about the forests right now that they destroyed to make this place. And this is the result of it. This is what they did with our forests. This is what they did with the land they have taken over. They have coated it in the blood of their own kin. Terrible people.
An idiot sandwich.
Oh! I mean, it's the kind of dirty fight we like to see.
The man's picking up a man to hit another man.
I lost Stevie Copper.
Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. That's what we like to say.
It's going for under the ribs.
Alright, Hector, I'm gonna let your recovery.
This is the pits. Anything can happen.
Come on.
It's starting to alternate between your torso and your leg. Lad, when you stand up, take a handful of sand with you.
Fucking hell.
Every now and then.
Okay, back to 1-1. That's good.
He's headhunting right now.
Yeah, that guy's getting
Come on.
He's
For one moment
time
for
to
any
do
slip
it.
up.
Come on.
You're on my list now.
Come on, Hag.
Wait, what's your list?
Come on, hit him. You got this. Stay strong. Oh, God.
Leo's your food over here. He seems to be evenly matched with you.
Exactly what that does.
The fury of the tall. Sandy Smith. Throw sandage in.
A lot of sandy today. Yeah, come on, Frank. Come on. Get a little thing or two from this dirty fight.
Knee into Baylor's head face.
Right, he's just gonna have to eat the hit and just waltz back.
So kick the back of your right leg as well. Oh.
12, it hurts more than it actually affects you.
Start to open his eyes.
Baylor, come on.
Oh, I think I made him angry.
All right, Mr. Bello, you've got this.
DM sand in the hand.
Why are you sitting there letting him recover?
Take no that.
Give him the channel. Give him the bucket. No. Lady said no. Lady said no. Lady said yes.
Get away from her. Is just gonna drop.
Blind side. He's gonna attempt backhand in his blind spot now that he knows you proved there.
Hey,
It's mine. It costs money. Just fuck it.
Come on, Hag! Come on, Baylor!
Come on, Warlock!
She's checking for Arn. She's unhappy. So if she sees him, she will be happy.
Tits.
Bitch.
Oh, hello, Lan. Do we have a LAN stream today for another 18 hours? I can't look and see. Thank you, Hoyd, for gifting beloved Lanfear. We were actually talking about you earlier, Miss Lan. There is no iron. I think she ran her stream for... How many hours was it? 14 hours yesterday, Lan? Lanfair is a trooper. Oh, poor Wolver stuck out here. I'm looking, Authoria's looking for Maya right now. By the way, the reason she didn't talk to Wolver at the start is she doesn't want to make it obvious. She never does things directly. She always takes her time. Wolver? Do you know if Maya is within or did she depart?
Pretty much it's over by the tavern.
By the tavern?
Just a while ago.
Thank you. So, only 11. Yes, we were talking about your beautiful cat and how it inspired me. Although we didn't tell the story about how you inspired me to join VR chat, to make me watch those videos so long ago, before we knew each other. Nover? Oh, am I leaving? Oh, goodbye then.
Oh, sorry. It's been long.
Margovenen.
Never mind. Oh, my girlfriend. I hope you're doing well.
Are you headed off?
Interrupted. Not quite yet. I just know that, you guys have something, or, I think, Lethal would like to say something, so I'll give you guys some time, and I'll be back to discuss the arrows. So, you know, Nover for now, yeah. You know, Nover on the way, you know, Nover Express.
Do not cross our words with human words.
I see.
Nowhere will suffice.
Over. Victoria.
Maya. Regulus.
Okay, there.
Please do know when our arrows are done, and we reach the teacher. No. I shall deliver them to her, and then we shall train together. She can learn the better part of our nature. The part that humans forget with their soul. Almost as if they're trying to compensate for how good we are.
Good morning.
Morning, Priest. Any requisites? Got it. Alright.
How are you faring after your wound yesterday?
Maya,
It's better.
in her way,
Again. What's the last?
attempted to leave room for us to speak, I gather.
Just gonna jab you on the side.
Shall we?
You can see that.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I rather
You
would.
can see that he recoils just a little bit, but it's almost something. As if he felt it.
That was her indicating that we're in public still.
I thought
Notice Authorial's body language. She's standing up very proper
I
right
only did
now.
not ask you directly because it was not for me. Piraham Hixvi Valine. May we speak as friends?
We are friends.
Yes. Then let me speak as one.
I love being really efficient with her words.
I do not wish to assume your relationship with the others of our kin here. Nor do I wish to assume the nature of the relationship with your house, or houses you can speak to. And if it was for me, I would ask directly. But it is not. And so that is why I do not.
Do you care about the outcome for Wilver? Do you care that she has a chance?
I have hope that things will become better for her.
Then it is for you. It does not matter if it is on behalf of another.
Morning.
It is not my way to offload burdens. I am not subtle, as her kind are. Don't give me that look. Yeah, you know it is true. You have met the elders, I am certain. I am only subtle in comparison to them. I am... The word that has been used to describe me before is uncultured. Because I am direct. So you need but to ask, even if it's on behalf of another. I will tell you if I do not intend. I am not to be upset by the implication of a burden. I have not been in Esmith a loss. I have not been in Esmith a loss. Since this place was but a dream of a human. They were put in wood posts here when I left. I have not returned since. But I can still ask of things. We shall see what answer we will get.
Then for me, Azoriel, that I can retain my hope for our kind. Will you write on behalf of Olvire? So that she can be saved from Adwell?
Maybe.
Saved from whatever the Empire brings.
Fire. They bring fire. Hello, Alex. And Antonella. Of course. I have already did so. I have told her to seek me out before she leaves. If truth be told, it would be best to give her a letter of greetings and have her take it with her and keep it. The border is mostly House Surlai. They are not kind. They believe in the wars of elvenkind. They believe in the border and the separation.
She would be safe with my house, Ariel. And Saralai would let her through. But she would become poisoned, like I have been. I cannot help who I am now. But I can hope that it could be better for others.
As I said, the borders are welcoming to those of different thought. The southwestern border is close to Gratia. I do not need to tell you what that means. Or the house that sits there in the swamps.
Speaking of Saralai, it did remind me. Mirandel wishes to summon both of us to speak with him together.
Oh, how noble. How wonderful. Well, he seems to have nothing better to do than to wander about.
Yes, we could find him, I suppose.
It is up to you. He could also watch Baylor play with his food. I'm actually doing a landfare hold right now.
Baylor, a butcher, correct?
Quite so. Right now he was playing with his food in the ring.
Oh.
It is a tiresome thing to watch.
Oh. I have unfortunately become so entangled with Thessalor that when I am summoned I must go. But do not consider yourself summoned. You wish me.
Then I shall accept an invite with a friend.
Yes. I would dearly like to have you by my side for whatever he wishes to say to me.
Alright. Give it a go. Holy fell. My friend here's got something to say to you two lasses.
Oh yeah. I was just making a quaint observation. I'd like to let the both of you know you're quite pretty. Simple as that.
And you are as beautiful as the lands of Ireland, after they have been taken under the care of humans.
I mean, you haven't even.
Fine,
I feel like
that's
this is a little
Castle
unfair. You haven't even seen me with the mask off at all.
You are.
Well, it was just a compliment. I'm not trying to. You know.
No, I do not.
I thought you.
Good. All right, very tactful, lad. This was a scientific endeavor. Don't let it get to your head. Come on.
What is scientific?
Come on.
It's a fancy word.
What? Endeavor?
How do you say it? Say it again. The one with the tific.
He said I need to fuck off because I said something I shouldn't. That's what he said. Lethal. Lethal.
Getting your morning tea?
Good morning.
Oh, not even.
Oh, we already had it.
We've already had our tea.
He's not worth her turning back.
I suppose we ought to go to the scribery and see if he's there. And if
Yes.
not, then, well, at least it was
That's
my
why I
fault.
needed to go there.
You have interrupted the flittering bird-like thoughts of a noble who lives in the clouds.
Lives in the clouds. Lives in the dirt.
As opposed to the one who lives in the sewers, who we are going to see now. But regardless, he still is a noble elf.
I thought you were so careful with your words around those thugs in orange. And yes, loose when it comes to him.
He should be better. I asked him to look up the history of Lilin, and you know what he told me? It is an old town. Well, thank you. What a wonderful research you have
That's all
done.
he said. An
Yes.
old town.
It was an old town, north of Ambershire.
I mean, it is a human scribery, is what it is.
But an elf resides within. I assure you, I would find more to
but
say.
easy.
It
Young
does-
and brash.
It does not matter.
We are here to see Master Thessalar.
Currently he is in another meeting. I will go see how long he'll be.
Thank you.
May we sit among the flowers?
Sure.
How many people is he meeting with?
Everybody.
Currently 3, and then he wanted to meet with the See you later.
Yes,
Ah,
we are later. We will wait.
Let me guess. More wood.
I'll see how long he'll be.
tomorrow and the day after, if you can.
Thank you for the follow, Master Luck.
I will.
None today. Thank you.
Understood. I will remember. I will remember because I'm writing it down. In my head.
Ah, I did have a question for you, Tang. I thought you might be curious also about this. Do you have... Can you recall things perfectly?
Most of the time, but not every time.
That would be a no.
So like us, then.
For the most part,
Or
at
is it
least.
more like-
There are some things that skip my mind, but I usually tend to remember the important things that have happened.
Ah. So not that of a hobbit, where things slip around rather quickly.
Not exactly.
No, he is no hobbit.
Interesting. Oh, that's my curiosity sated.
Understood.
Dang.
He said he would be about 5 minutes.
More. I don't think I'd be able to remember 1,000 years worth of information from start to end. But I would be able to remember highlights.
Really? Why not? You simply remember each day after the next? Like pages in a book?
To a degree, it does get hard sometimes when everything is more of the same. After all, I believe I would have about 30 or 40 years worth of caves and mines.
Some of us have millennia of mines. No, it is not our way. More for the dwarves who live there.
That is fair enough. I never actually met an elven miner before. It would be interesting.
Is it just me, or does
Most of them were destroyed in the Drow War.
What?
After all, they were the first who encountered them.
I see.
Good day, Tang.
To you as well.
I feel like it should be. But I don't know, I may be misremembering yesterday's events. It's my second day working for the Scriber.
second day? What happened to the other guards? Rotated out?
Yeah, they got rotated out.
Thoriel knows why. They don't want them to become friends.
How did you get selected for the scribe? Did
Just
you come
applied
from
for
the
it.
same pool? You
Yeah,
applied?
our names are in the
Truly?
guard barracks downstairs.
Ah. Is it a popular post?
It's not really popular, but at least, you know, all I have to do is guard one person instead of an entire town.
Elves, it would be very popular.
Guard one person. You mean your duty
Gotta
is to...
protect Master Thessaly.
Oh.
Obviously, if, let's say, someone would attack the Scriber, I'd protect everyone in there if I could.
Me too. Tang is wonderful.
Sorry, I'll just take a seat.
I will follow you.
think I prefer our bench.
Ours is arranged among beauty. I imagine it was a gift for the church, and just ours by accident.
Our bench. Oh. Many people seem to use it. This is a rather large bench.
Yes, it is. It is unusually sized compared to others. Almost like the assets are different.
Quite ornate.
Well, he is a scribe, and it is near the noble quarter. The nobles would be displeased to find a splinter, barren bench covered in the leavings of animals. It surprises me that the guard... Well, it does not surprise me. It just reminds me of humans. That he would find this posting, or they would find this posting unpleasant. For us, it would be an honor. You get to spend the entire day in contemplation, near scripts.
You have someone
Near
here to see you.
nobility.
I cannot imagine this is for me.
Yes? Wow. Oh. Casario.
Yes.
Upon opening this, it will read as follows. Very quick question.
May, are you reading over her shoulder?
I am.
Very good. It reads as follows. Lethel, it has come to our attention that an elf from Silverlay recently fled from Adwick, leaving their position in a human court. While this is of no portent, it has also come to our attention that just before, a group of elven assassins attacked the archives in the night. No one has spoken up in regard to who is behind such a thing, but even so, for such an effort to be expended by another house is of extreme interest. Not only because something of importance may be there, but reports of a drow serving a human court has raised many an eyebrow in our house. You are to find out what this drow are doing within human politics first and foremost. It is imperative that they never gain a foothold again, and that they are never the ones to allow themselves to sit idly by. In addition to this, find out what these assassins were after. The same courier will be sent to you once a week for whatever missives you have for us. Be well. Patron Loris.
Bohathrin Manat.
Please give Mirandel my, apologies.
Yes.
I shall return shortly.
I will be here.
Ithoriel, you would recognize the name Patron Loris as a patron of House Oliveris. Smaller house in service to House Illyra.
Cat's out of the bag. We have learned now which house our dear one comes from. I'm getting multiple pings. I think one of these is for stream. Okay, there we go. Let me clean these up. Ooh, really nice. Who did this? RP stuff going on. The First City News. Have there been two drow the entire time? Kyler and Servith. Ithoriel is old enough that she doesn't care about the games of the houses. She pretty much made herself immune to that some time ago. There's a couple of things that she has considered for some time. In particular, that Lethel has started to fall into human ways and is getting caught up in their machinations. That is not a problem for Ithoriel. She has no interest. She has little interest in the bearing of mortals, which is why she doesn't get picked up by them. They tire her out. Everyone. So Mirandel thinks. It is more like...
Mirandel is ready to see you.
Thank you.
Go on in.
Wish I given orders to an elf. How rude. Also locked myself up around my chair because I went the wrong way. Fish. Well, you think she would be because she's half my age. Guardsman.
Yes.
Please inform Lethel upon her arrival that Miranda will be seeing us now.
I will.
Thank you. Meanwhile, I will head in. It does not good to make nobles wait.
The castle. It looks quite...
I buy it.
Oh.
Hello, Ithoriel.
Miranda.
Oh.
Is Lethel not with you today?
She is returning. She got called away on business, but she will join us when she is able.
Very well.
We can wait here if you need, both of us.
Yes, yes.
Let's make sure I have everything the same.
He didn't invite her to sit. What a rude elf.
Indeed, Miss Rosetta.
Feel free to have a seat wherever.
Thank you.
Parade of elves and dwarves up and down these stairs all day, and apparently a Triton. You wouldn't even think it's a human city for all we know around here.
An issue with your co-workers, Ackerman?
No issue with my co-workers, Master Torgrim. It's an interesting conundrum how cosmopolitan of a place that Adwood
They did.
has become during
The Romans did.
Of course, with the Empire to the east, threat against all the...
It's just part of an aqueduct.
You understand, yeah? Burn everyone at the stake that they find.
That whole
imagine,
lovely affair.
It's,
When they're dead and gone.
Well, of course, it'll be good when the Empire is quelled, although I can't imagine what might quell them, but it has brought the races together at least somewhat in a place like Adwick, wouldn't you say?
Indeed.
I do wonder if they truly appreciate it, though. Like I said, I do wonder if they truly appreciate it. I've spoken to some who say they will simply leave when the war gets here.
Where will they go? Just run until they get to... Oh, what is it, Magadron or whatever?
No, I spoke to one elf who said that she would simply return to Esmathalas once the war got close enough. I mean, if she takes no ownership in a place like Adwick, then I don't know. What good is it, really, you know? There's no loyalty. No...
Romans were smart.
No belief in the nation.
Everyone wants something, but very few people are willing to put in the effort to get it. It is the same in Adwick as it is anywhere else. The only reason they're here is because they think they are safe, and once that's faint, they will leave.
Well, the priest is practically my tomb. I don't know if I have much longer, to be clear.
Master Ackerman?
Yes?
Have you seen the circulation of gold in Adwick, circa 8103?
Not off the top of my head, no.
It seems it's on the list here, but it's not on my list. So it could have been.
No, they have tribes.
8103. It's rather old, so.
8103.
Rather old.
What calendar is that? What even calendar is that? Is that 80?
The year, Master Ackerman.
I don't recall. I'm sorry, not off the top of my head.
I know it's rather old. It probably doesn't matter.
It's not that old.
Was that assuming it's from to the third or the fourth era?
There'll still be the fourth era.
Mithrax. Screaming in my brain makes it hard to talk and hear. I'm sorry. No, as I was trying to say, no, it's just the races feel like they can simply just depart when the war arrives, and I don't imagine that Adwick needs to be unified, right? I mean, the defense, all the races here.
I
It's
agree.
a flashpoint in history, man.
I agree. The Empire will just march on the other territories if Ariland falls, and I'm constantly surprised the other kingdoms do not see this.
Other humans.
I believe I found it.
You found it. Where was it?
Under C. Circulation.
But I just.
It's so nice that she always does that properly for Thoriel. Thoriel likes following behind her, though. That's one of the ways she cares about Litha. Oh, good, I get to sit again.
Making the two of you wait so long. I was entertaining a gaggle of miscreants.
Can she see you with the books?
Well, I've been hearing some interesting rumors. I wanted to know if it's true that the two of you are trying to force elven business owners to only sell to elves. Especially in these times.
I have spoken to no other business owners of a nature like that.
I
And
spoke
you,
to
Lethal?
Lucille, and I believe she mistook what I was trying to say.
I see.
It is not business owners I am worried about, but her doing business with humans, not commerce.
I see.
Oh.
I understand the situation now. Well, to be frank, well, if it's a matter like that, I don't think it concerns anyone, really.
It concerns us, Miandel.
I don't know. Do you think it does?
You did.
Whatever she's doing with her own body, does it really matter to you?
He's one of those types.
It is
If
her
she
choice.
wants to squeeze a few extra coins out in these trying times to survive, who cares? I'm not in this with a loss.
Should she ever wish to journey there, they will care.
Surely, but I doubt she will want to journey there anytime soon.
Oh, I somehow do not think that it will be all too far in our future.
You believe that our land will fall? She'll have to flee there.
It has already fallen.
Perhaps it seems that way. We've had decisive victories there in the past. We've halted their advance for now. They're a bit overextended.
You mistake the forest for the trees.
No. I'm looking at an entirely different forest.
It doesn't even make sense.
In any case, I just wanted to make sure that there's no strangeness with that, but it appears to be plenty strange enough on its own.
Indeed it is.
She's not very impressed with him right now.
I understand the lack of purity in her actions are concerning.
Mirandel, it's not the lack of purity. It is simply that humans,
She's saying that
they disappear so quickly.
The
They're
filthy,
still
short-sighted,
fucking
small-minded
humans.
creatures, yes.
You misunderstood what she said. Perhaps I will
That she will
translate.
hurt herself. Please,
Mirandel, for how many eras have you blessed this land?
Not many. I am young by elven standards, at least.
You live among humans. How many of their generations have you watched?
Only the one so far. I understand where you're going with this.
I don't think.
I don't think that she's romantically involved with the humans. I think she's just getting coin where she can. If that's the concern.
that is the concern.
How's she taken to someone then? Some human?
Some noble or another, I heard.
Victoria doesn't know anything about this.
Strange, well. Does this noble have a name?
As told this, I do not recollect this.
I see. Well, I doubt a human noble would want to marry a elven commoner. I don't think it gives him any advantages.
Married.
Is that not her goal?
I had not realized it had gone so far.
I'm just speculating here based on what
Poorly.
you told me.
Very poorly.
Regardless, it seems that this issue, it'll likely sort itself out, but I was really only worried about the economical aspect of it, considering her misunderstanding.
Mandel. She would not listen to me when I spoke to her, though I am by her elder. But perhaps she would listen to you.
Perhaps.
Time to
I'll
judge his
speak to her on this
character.
matter, see what's going on in her head.
Oh,
Maybe we
respect.
can put this whole thing to rest.
Plus plus. Head tilt for respect.
I apologize if it seems like I'm being curt or unceremonious. I've had a lot on my plate recently.
You're in a human city. What did you expect?
I do apologize. I do have a question for the two of you, actually. Your wood shipments, have they been coming in all right? I understand that there's a lack of it.
We've both been troubled by the supply of wood. Particularly her, for the necessitation of her bows. Less so for me. My clients can wait.
I see. Well, I'll make you aware of an issue we're having. The town of Lullen to the south has been encircled by the
It's
Empire.
north.
And unfortunately that means the supplies of wood are going to be even scarcer. Considering you or your businesses are mainly to deal with such a product, I'd like to ask if you could take it upon yourselves to, I don't know, try and find another source. And if so, I can try and talk to the magistrate or get something going there and try and put it into this shortage. But trying to do it all myself is impossible. There's too many things we're missing.
Well,
Apparently he has mistaken us
from
for
what I
wood elves.
understand-
To be concerned with the nature of forests and locating them. Do you not have maps?
That's not what I mean. I mean a supplier, a lumber yard, someone out there who has products that we can import.
There is an issue you can help with. I spoke to your sis, who requires quite a bit of wood for her work. And she told me that she had been collecting wood herself. And that some of the other Bjornings had been collecting wood also. But they were taxed so much at the gate that they were unable to make any kind of profit from it. And so they simply ceased.
I see. I can bring that up to the magistrate, actually. Lessening a tax on entry would be useful, even if the kingdom's not making money. We're all right on coin. I don't understand what's going through his head. Goddess.
You could.
They tend to tax us more because of, you know.
Yes.
You could
Thank probably the locals for that.
suggest that those who wish to acquire wood, if they met a certain quota, would not have to pay a tax. That way the crown gets his money, and the wood gets delivered. They are encouraged to work harder. Everyone benefits. Except for us.
I'll bring it up to him.
We still have to pay.
Unfortunate, but that is the nature of humans.
That is the nature of humans.
Well, I appreciate your time today. If you know any other craftsmen that have any ideas, or if they... I'm just reaching out for straws at this point to try and make the situation here a little better. Just send them my way.
And the iron shortage, Miranda.
I have a thought.
Well, we have a trader going up to Fair Hollow to
Madeline,
hopefully get some iron
I
to bring
have a thought.
into use at the forge, but our main supplies of iron are behind enemy lines. So unfortunately we are between a rock and a hard place.
What could you tell us about Lullen? That is surrounded
It's
now.
been encircled by Imperials, yes.
Anything else about it? This is the town she asked him about before.
I believe that's the gist of it.
I see. Thank you. Hi,
I'll
over.
see you two out if there's nothing further that you have for me.
Marinai are high above. May we meet again? I'm tethered. to my chair right now. So, she's sleeping with humans then? Mm-hmm.
Some people, some people like being told the hard truth, you know? They like being told the bitterness and the grit and the grime. And other men, well, you know, they just want to speak like they did it themselves. They don't understand the nitty-gritty, you see. They don't understand.
Hello, Light, and hello, Ball.
Down here sorting the ledgers and getting everything done. You know, people who are actually the nuts and bolts of this place, just like the guard at the gate. The gear, turning.
Do you think the magistrate would think it's a problem? A whole...
She seems to want to have a talk with the mayor and
Someone will have to take stewardship of whatever land is dispensed. I did hear your conversation.
By the way, her asking about Lillian was her making a point to Lethal about how useless Marindale is.
Tell anyone inside that the noble would like to make an announcement in the market post-haste. It will be rather interesting should they find it such.
Frenchie's accent was great. That was a really good accent.
So, I am still gonna place that order for chain, because I know if I don't do it, I'll never get it. But you don't have to worry about it for now, because you have plenty of other orders ahead of you. Sorry.
Thought about killing another Zoe, but you know. Got it. What did you think of that?
That he forgot the name of the city I asked him about? Not surprised.
I mean that a scribe is handling the economics of the city.
Seems fitting for one who can read and write. That he has involved himself in it is more of a concern as opposed to a tax collector, and that he just walked by. And that he's personally attending to matters seems foolish.
You need something? Or are you looking for Arn?
We were looking for Arn.
Well, he's out running errands.
Understood. I will wait. I feel sad that every time I have to say that. I will wait. If it were our people, they would know. They would not ask.
Do you mind terribly about it? I wait with you.
To... Oh.
To?
Oh, I do not. I was just telling him that so that we could talk. I wasn't actually intending to stand here. I can be problematic too.
Well,
I heard there's going to be some manner of announcement from the nobles. They're going to do it in a public square soon.
and where did you hear that?
The courier walked by.
Oh. Interesting.
Shall we go see?
Why not? Do you know where they said?
No. But they will be wherever everyone is gathered making noise, I imagine. Hmm. Oh, look, I found everyone. And they're making noise. That one in particular.
No, absolutely not. We should ask the. No, wait. Actually, yeah, no.
That one in particular. Oh! It's the one with the cute voice.
The cute voice.
Mirindale.
Let's just say.
Mirindale.
Mention something.
That's what I said!
Talked about. Right, of course. So I was just wondering.
In any case, good to see you out and about a lot.
What are you doing? You
Stop
little
dancing
spit
around
feeder.
words. What do you want to know?
I always
Right,
look
okay.
like this. It's my
Happy New Year,
station.
Yes.
Your
Everything is okay.
station.
There's not even going to be lashes.
Indeed.
Good morning.
Last I saw your
that's good.
station was
Wasn't too
leading
sure what to
first.
think when I heard about it.
What is your name?
Second-hand nature.
Careful now.
Aye. Everything. Oh, the announcement.
I didn't say anything.
Yes,
everyone,
You're just first through the door, that's all.
Should you any interest in the noble?
First in, first out.
Oh, looks like it's starting now.
Oh,
Everyone gathering so they don't have to
Yes,
yell.
your mockery
Right?
has been noted, good sir.
Oh, we need to use that stage for our show.
hmm.
There's Arn. Is this all we will have to do? I believe so. Unless you want to gather more people. Perhaps.
Go get it.
All right, thank you all for coming today. A nobleman who wishes at this time to remain anonymous for reasons of their own. There will be a competition placed in 2 days' time. The nobleman wishes to procure artwork from the community of Adwick. As such, he is looking for anyone who would wish to present him with their finest work, to be judged by him, and to receive a reward upon completion and judgment of the best that Adwick has to offer. What you make must be of artistic merit, not only to the community, but to the nobility at large, and it may very well even be displayed within the castle, or simply the noble quarter, depending on the
Authorial's gonna
specifics of
ask
said
Arn to make something.
item. Now, if you have any questions, you are free to ask them now, though I can assure you the scope of the artistic merit, while it may be rather, hopefully deep, I'm sure it's rather wide at the very least, so most things that you might consider, most of the things that you might consider crafting, there are some guidelines. They must show the dichotomy between both castle and nature. Alright, these themes must be present in the artwork you provide to the noble, else they will be disqualified. Hopefully this has been made painfully clear. Now, failure to meet these specifications may result in either expulsion from the competition, in which case you are merely wasting your own time and hopefully not the nobles.
There's a competition.
Right. Right, and again, reward should he find your work of merit. Now.
Does it say what the reward is?
The reward will be decided.
wish to sign up for this competition.
I see.
I've heard all I need to hear.
Wait a minute.
No idea.
Fuck up the steel. They're not hanging anyone.
It's not a gallows. I am not him, or nor do I want to be, you know, on the top of a gallows.
Oh God. I am not on a mission. Although not as you would define one. So, Ithoriel, to be clear here, my character is a very old elf. It means she's very methodical and slow. One of the problems of properly playing an old elf is that not only are they subtle, but they are content to wait for things to happen. So you will very likely almost never see me on a mission. If you are looking for excitement, what I would recommend... Hello, Natty. Aye, and there will be one, I think, this Wednesday. If one of you could link Mr. Brunswick's Twitch, please. And thank you for the follow light. If one of you could link Mr. Brunswick, I have turned on links temporarily. So for you, Light, I would recommend watching Brunswick there. Brunswick is the blacksmith who you saw walk away with the drow, and the character I'm looking to speak. He also runs the RP. So right now he's probably in his house right there. My character wants to speak to him about this art contest. So that's what she's doing, and she's going to stand here probably for about 10 minutes and wait.
Hurry up.
Correct. He runs the RP. So he is the head DM. Along with him are Shinakami, Tish, and Advocate. Let me see. Maple Sage also is the other one. And they are the DMs who oversee the RP. It is Brunswick's child, though. I help out a bit with some of the elven lore. Correct. He handles the main story and stuff. I do a little bit of assistance. With arranging the elvish lore.
Oh, are they in?
They whom?
Arn.
He is speaking right now with another in his house.
Ah, alright. I won't. I'll probably dig a bit then.
Indeed.
Whenever I see someone's safety turning, it drives me nuts. I met that guard earlier today. It is good to see you again. I hope your day has been well. That was me talking to an NPC, by the way. That's not actually a person. It must be hot running around under those black cloaks as summer comes. I'm lowering my voice right now because my throat's hurting. So hello, those of you who are watching. We have 2 extra viewers today, above our normal. My name is May, or Maywin. I manage a roleplay called The Purple Lotus, which is a new player-oriented, friendly and welcoming RP. It is unstructured. You basically come to a casino and have a good time. What you are watching right now is Fractured Thrones, created by Mr. Brunswick. It is a structured private RP, set in a medieval world, much like Warhammer Fantasy, but without all the fun magic stuff. It is a harsh world, a world full of death and destruction. And I am losing my voice, so I may have to go off. So, let me go speak to Wilver.
Is that a problem?
No, last time I spoke to Morgan, I
Good day, lady.
Good day, sir.
I need a
Oh no, no,
I apologize for my son. He speaks before he acts.
I'll need someone to draw, and I'll need a
Did not insult at all.
Don't worry, all of your little what are these? Tiny dollars.
I'm waiting. She kicked me in the nuts.
I stuck my finger.
Be careful. Have you seen these? You wedge it up in there, he's gonna break your fucking fingers by flexing.
Using
of her fingers. Drive them directly up your asshole. Now flex! Flex, big man!
Rolling your cover. Well, no. Scout's piercing damage to your ability.
Man.
Does not apply.
Now flex your finger out.
Where's your steel?
Child, who is it you seek? I have indeed. I will lead you to her.
Thank you. Ethereal, looking upon this human, I recognize an emotion upon her face. Absolute dread. This woman is terrified.
Too bad for her. Follow me. I will bring you to Vestille. Do not worry about him.
Check me again, big man, you hear me? Or there's more where that came from.
Wait here, child. Wait here, child.
Right here?
Yes, right here.
Okay. Okay.
I do not wish to throw you among the humanity.
There's a lot of loud noise, actually.
There is indeed.
But I'm okay. Thank you.
You do not need to thank me. Give me a moment. Vestille! Vestille, before you go! Vestille!
I'll let you chase after her. I won't charge you.
This is
Thank
literally
you.
just happening in front of our eyes. This is going to allow this.
Vestile! Vestile. There is one looking for you, Miss Vestile. Vestile. Could you stop her for me?
To Bastille?
Yes.
In that case, sure. Just give me a second. Yes, sure. What is it?
There is a child that seeks you. She is within.
Who does say?
I do not know her name. She is a child who seeks you.
Never prayed before, nor
She has asked specifically for you.
I figured I smoked herbal.
Unfortunately, they need me to come with them to go do something
Puts my
fast.
head
so
under
I'd have to
her
be
fucking,
after
in
her.
between her legs, and lifts her up.
Thank you very much.
You are coming with me.
I appreciate this.
It's
a lot.
no step.
I'm not stealing it from me.
I will have to be late. I will have to be late.
She will not live.
Find the answers that you seek. I hope so. At any rate, I won't keep you.
Weapons, then we'll be concerned.
All right. Thank you. Let me attend to this.
4 parts iron, 1 part
Child. Oh, there she is. She is looking for Vestile, who has just been absconded with by that fucking drow.
But that's okay. I can tell you. I am.
You don't hear her swear very often.
There was something that happened last night, and oh gosh, I don't know where to begin. It's a lot.
Take your time. Take your time.
Soma, take her out of the market.
I know. We'll go out the front. We'll go out the front where it's quiet and that we can hear nature in and of itself. Niece, do you mind following me so that we can talk outside?
Yes, I think so.
Of course. Of course. Come on then.
A disappointing sight to see, but we shall see if he still has what it takes.
He accepted the challenge. Yes. If you can get your hands on it. Between you and me.
There's.
I admire him for that.
You'd be more than welcome, Dark. Hi.
I mean, if you can find steel weapons, that also works. Well, I know they can melt it down.
Do you wish to go for a walk?
I would love to.
Maybe find something pleasant.
Let's head to
Clear minds.
the farm town.
Please, don't try and do anything crazy for this deal.
Never wish you
I must procure my own booze.
Don't worry.
For this competition. Will you be participating, Father?
She seems to be a very popular lady today.
Bastille?
Oh, yes. Good day. Servith ran off with her. She literally lifted her upon her shoulders and ran her off when I was trying to speak to her.
To Bastille?
Yes. On behalf of this one.
Sit down, please. All right? In the grass. All right?
I will look for your vestige.
Thank you. Please.
Now then. So slowly just breathe in and out. Take all the time that you need. Breathe and tell me what's going on.
She's still upset, but she's pushing it down so she doesn't swear again. Especially a human swear word. Gross. It is a beautiful day.
Oh, I'm glad to be outside the city.
Hello again, Light. It is indeed. I cannot say it smells of anything pleasant, but it certainly couldn't smell any worse. I was hoping we might head into the town.
Oh, did you wish to?
Aye.
I had intended to go for tea, but,
Ah, there is trouble. The one who has lived 80 years.
Yes. We've already been summoned once, Authorial. I doubt we will be summoned again.
I am not summoned by the likes of him. That's a little bit of that old princess coming out. She's considering if she's going to put her actual name down on the letter of introduction she's going to write. Because it depends on who she sends it to. If she sends it with her name, then the house will have to move. But if she sends it as Authorial, then she can send it to other people with less trouble. And she doesn't know. She knows of Tethio. She knows the name Tethio, but knows nothing about the girl. So she might actually ask Iendo if Iendo would let her approach Tethio. Although that's also called grandfathering. Yeah. That's Brunswick for you. Ah, the smell of manure. How lovely. Thank you for the read, Iris.
Were you hoping to see Miss Maya?
Aye, I was indeed. And looking for Miss Festillo, who I imagine is within.
With Miss Maya?
That would be my guess. Either that or they have disappeared out in the woods. Hello, Loki. And thank you for the follow, Mono. Sorry if you're catching up on us in a boring moment. I am in a scene right now. Being a high elf, an old high elf. Unfortunately, I do not know where they ran off. Oh. I think I might know, in fact. The tea you mentioned earlier.
Oh.
Another example of Authorial being very subtle. What she said to her was with the Dryad, basically.
Well.
Shall we?
I had intended to go there anyway.
Seems like a wonderful time to take a walk. They broke something on the map again. Which explains why I'm getting 20 FPS. There is a certain irony to the number of times one has headed out that way. And ever since being invited, has had no one to visit. I have taken to enjoying the stroll as a joyful walk that serves little purpose. That's kind of a loaded double meaning there. Elves are always happy to go for a walk.
It serves a purpose, I thought.
There she goes.
It is a wonderful walk.
And here I was, thinking I had been beautifully subtle, and made a nice little elvish pun. That's her chiding Lithel. Not it. I made it. I made
I'm
it.
afraid my uses for poetry were often less than artistic.
Oh, but poetry is such a beautiful thing. But one must give it the season it needs to bloom.
I've always found it quite useful.
To ignore?
Poetry has a wonderful attribute wherein it can sound not quite real. And you can simply say, well, it is poetry. That is why it sounds strange.
Oh,
That's
the
quite useful.
poor poets who are weeping. I wonder if there has ever been a minor house formed, just for the appreciation of poetry. A house filled with poets. It floats in the sky, lifted by the air of all those speaking within their hot air enough to even see a house be lofted in the skies. She didn't like my joke. I put work into that. I had to think it up. I don't know where she's going. Does anyone live here?
I'm unsure if that is.
I have never seen anybody at this campsite. Just people walking around it or using it to meet. But it looks like a good one. It looks like it could be used. It looks like it has been used.
Perhaps by traders or...
Not one who's particularly skilled. If that table is anything to go by.
Perhaps foragers and the like, who spend their days in the forest and return only in the
It's a bug in... It's because of the low frame rate and a bug in VR chat. So what's happening is the server is interpolating and it's sending me updates, but it's doing it very slowly. So some people will look like this. If there are updates to the...
I don't suppose that is where the wood elf lives.
That...
You know the one.
It doesn't smell like manure, so no. Dirt and all manner of unpleasant thing.
I do hope I'm not getting lost.
Where are you headed?
I am retracing my steps.
I see. I am not familiar with where you are.
I believe I am in the right place. Oh, I have never had much skill for this sort of thing. Enough. But... truly I did not take to it.
The swamp is to the north, huh?
Yeah. I had often thought, Authorial, that I would have made a good scribe had I been given the opportunity.
Not with a you would have had to enjoy poetry.
I do enjoy poetry. I find it useful.
For burning?
I appreciate it.
At a distance?
No, Authority. Yes. I don't mean it facetiously.
Oh.
No. Was it this one?
I do not know, but perhaps the crackling of the leaves I hear would indicate that there are those who would be able to leave us within. Look, I have found guides for you.
Hello. I take it that you're potentially looking for me, seeing as you are traveling around the edge of my home.
Tavarer.
Yes.
We were looking to share tea.
Is that so? I am terribly sorry that there is a matter that I am being urgently requested to help with right away. Otherwise, I would invite you into my home. However, if you would like to, my family is currently in the home, and if you are willing, if you would like to get the tea started, I can make my way back there around when it is ready. It should not take me long, but it is a sensitive matter. I am terribly sorry for the inconvenience.
It is no inconvenience. We shall enjoy tea.
Then, by all means, let them know that I have invited you over, and I will be back with you all as quick as I am able. That is of mutual acceptance.
Of course, any invitation is.
Very well.
We're honored.
I will make my way back to the home as quick as I am able.
She seems so
In
worried.
the meantime, please feel free to make yourselves at home as much as you are able.
Hello, Light again.
I will be with you.
It seems the entrance was that way.
Yes. I believe I was told to memorize this tree specifically, but I always become confused coming back here.
This is the way I prefer to come in. Less walking in the mud. And the short bridge here to the right. And then a hope to the buttress before us.
The buttress.
Mm-hmm. A small upthrust of land. Last time I came through here, it was quite thoroughly trapped. You had to know which way to go around which trees. Thank you for the... Oh, Camo! Hello, Camo. I was checking if Lanfear started streaming it. Yeah, sure, if one does not wish to fall into a fall into a trap, a pit trap, or be attacked by a wood log falling upon your face, or shot by a poison arrow, I'm sure.
Quite dangerous.
Oh, but so invigorating.
Invigorating. I thought it.
The smell of decay.
For such things. Of course.
Hello? Right when we were leaving the house.
The Taverel has said that she would enjoy some tea upon her return and has welcomed us to prepare it for her. We encountered her outside. She appears to have a matter to attend to.
With Maya, yes. You're welcome to come inside then.
Oh, thank you. It is most kind of you to offer.
by all means. It's quite alright. Yes, she's more than welcome. Mother said so. Sorry, she can be a little bit protective.
Of you?
Yes.
I see. Thank you for letting me know. You sit. I will stand.
Bavara.
So y'all, she really enjoyed the tea that y'all had brought back. She really loved it.
Ah, the Gratian brew. If I had known that my works would have taken me this way, I would have brought another gift for you.
You're too kind.
I do have tea with me. Gradian. I just saw Jack after all.
Oh, that is not the real one, though.
No. It's Gradian.
I brought the real one.
Yes,
Oh,
the real is quite different.
Indeed.
You smile as always.
I hadn't had Gradian tea since I was a real little girl. Long ago.
It is rare to find up here. Though Christos has informed us that he does have some Gradian tea available. Given the prices, though, I doubt it is the real thing. I think he is getting scammed. Much as we were.
Ah. I do actually have some that I purchased from him.
I take it you can examine the leaves and know
I'm an
whether
elf.
it's the real.
There will be tea.
Well, why don't you prepare it and I shall try it and let you know.
Very well. Very well.
The easiest way to tell is that it is the black tea that brews red. It is from the soil they grow their tea in. It picks up some of the iron.
I suspected, Oriel, that's the genuine thing. You know, I had seen Mr. Gowan haggling
Oh, yeah, the Vic.
for Gradian tea from that merchant.
Oh, did they come back?
Theodore Todringer. They had, yeah. And I believe he had priced it quite cheap due to his affection for
Affection for...
Mr. Gowan.
Ah. Well, that is unfortunate then.
And Christos, I believe, simply does not know the real cost of what he has.
Well, that explains a great deal now, doesn't it? I should buy it from him before it goes to waste and inappreciate. Upon tongues unable to appreciate it. Me as well, my dear. I hope so too. Hopefully you will have fun. Here she is. She's very pleased with herself, so that's why she's standing like this. And that girl I encountered was terrified.
Of what, Lothario?
I do not know. That is why I was looking for Vestile. One of the drow ran off with her, and I mean that literally. She picked up Vestile and absconded with her because I had asked. that this little child wished to speak to her. This is how Thoriel is being a shitter. This is how you can tell she's angry, is that she's seeding this information. That it was a child terrified.
Yeah. But to see if this is the real...
Oh, thank you, Miss Faye.
At least if you want to try. You don't like teas?
It's
You do
certainly
not
a
know which-
real thing, but Sisters is not stirring this correctly. It's far staler than what we are used to in our mornings.
I'd probably put it in a wood barrel instead of tin. Here you go, Hoyd. Some more sips for you.
Still quite lovely, though.
I do love the Gradian spices. It tastes of better times. Even I have some memories. When this was common. She's thinking of her 50 years back home.
Mother had a quite fondness for teas, and I don't mean Ontario. My real mother.
What type of teas?
Some of the different ones from Gradia. And there were some certain ones that she used to grow in her garden in Ishma that she tended to. It was very lovely. Had a very nice, calming lavender flavor to it.
It's an infusion, not a tea.
After drinking it, it would always make it so much easier to to doze off from the studies. But it was warm and wonderful.
I do so love lavender, and a white tea especially. It is one of my favorite infusions, besides jasmine. Both are beautiful things.
What did you study?
Herbs, herbal remedies, different plants, their structures, what they could be mixed with. Did a lot of studying with the elders, watching them mix in the apothecary, brew many different potions and alchemy chemicals. Mother and father always insisted going to Gradia because that's where they got the best prices on selling many potions and salves and healing elements of the body.
Did they deal with the merchants or any of the houses?
They dealt with quite a few of the houses. Mainly direct kept secrets that they like to keep only in Ishma, but the things that they were allowed to sell openly, freely, they would take to Gradia.
So it is still that way then.
Did you expect it any different as I had?
One can hope. Isn't that what you ask me? Oh, she doesn't like the taste of her own words served to her.
Well, it's only been gone since, I want to say at least 8 years. So that was about 8-9 years ago.
Oh, it's so little time.
so I'm pretty sure it hasn't changed.
Not among the elves. It was that way when I was a child. Though we have heard tale of some of scions of the house traveling outside of Ishmathalos. Your Tavarel told us of one from an Alaman.
Yes, I remember him. He was really insistent in taking Mother back.
He? She told us of a girl.
There was a girl? Oh, you're talking about the one that she worked with that was taken away. Her original assistant. Okay. There was another high elf that had come and visited. A gentleman that I remember.
Also of an element.
Only got to talk.
Well, maybe our words will find more purchase than we expect then. If an element travels, not just a child, but an elder as well.
I know this high elf had a sword on his hip. I could tell by his demeanor he was very, very well trained.
Cat Jam, hello Lori.
He was the one that fancied Mother quite a bit and wanted to try and convince her of coming back to Ishma, but she wouldn't have it.
Why would an elf try to convince a dryad to leave their lands? That sounds unwise. That is like asking you to leave your skin. It is not in their nature. So then, two of that house have come, and they know of the dryad. It is good then that she has moved from where she was. Hopefully, when you said the more recent one, they did not come here.
No, I figured they have not.
Good. Let us hope then that the great houses do not find out.
There's hope.
She seems to have done her best to try not to be noticed too much, but it is inevitable. Got him.
If you don't mind me asking you.
Yes.
Is there... Do you think there's any hope that Ishma would come to the aid of Ireland?
No. No. They will never forgive what has happened in this land. Even if those who did it were so long in the past for the humans that they do not remember their names or what was done. Why do you think that it is our land that is banned, that is not allowed to cross the border, and yet deals are made with Gratians? The anger of elves runs deep.
Yes, it does, quite deep.
Even my friend there has an anger that she cannot contain. When I mention the great houses, it upsets her.
I can sympathize with her.
They are not good people. Or should I say, we, high elves, are not good people. It is not in our nature. Certainly not as the humans see things.
With all the paths that you have walked, do you think there's any hope? Because you know eventually the Empire's going to head past Ireland once it's defeated.
Oh yes. Once they have burned and destroyed and wrecked all that they can, and taken that which they could not. Yes, their eyes will turn south. The vaulted cavalry and cataracts will do them little good in the forest of Etmethalos, but they will not care. They have weapons of fire, and they are happy to use them. Like an infection, they will burn their way through the lands, burn a path, branch out from it, bleeding and destroying wherever they go.
I just wish it could be like it. I just wish the high elves and the wood elves and the drow would all go back to the way it once was. At some point in time, we had to all be united at one time.
I cannot speak to before my time. But I can say that as long as humans have been in our land, there has not been peace.
I read their history when I was in Ledford. The warlord king, or became king of Ireland, united.
King Hurrak. Oh, they say his name differently now. Just as the city of Ambershire was once Anbarskria.
Is Mother the first dryad?
I apologize dearly for the...
She is not.
I apologize dearly for the delay, but that matter has been sorted through.
It is good that you have returned in health. There is no need to apologize.
I was able to help Maya with her problem. Perfect.
She's not going to point out that...
Exactly what I would need right now after the morning I've had.
Lethel, would you like to sit with the Taveriel?
Yeah.
Please do.
It's fine. I can stand.
Too late. I can move with speed when I wish to. I'm not that old.
Person, and I am always happy to help her, especially when it is a matter as urgent as that was. once again. I humbly appreciate the delivery of this tea. It has been quite pleasant to have, as opposed to just regular plain water.
We will be pleased to bring you more on our next return. I have 7 more left.
Wait, knocking at the door.
I'll get back up and answer it.
Hey, do you mind?
There
I
is
pray things have been well for the two of you.
quite so.
As well as things can be inside the walls of a human city.
I unfortunately have the feeling and somewhat insight that it will not be too calm for very long with the things that are on their way. Rather, on their way again.
We have learned from Miranda.
Specifically, not just the Empire, but the same beings that led the attack on the castle that tried to take King Gabus' life are being sent back here. Specifically, and I'm willing to tell this to you too, as I know that you are acquainted with them, try to hunt down specific people like Arn and Haskell.
Why them?
Because of their past. Where they hail from and what they stand for from whence they came.
Ah.
It is not my place to speak on what that matter is, but
of course.
It is important that Arn knows.
Mirandale has informed us that Lullin, north of Ambershire, has been surrounded now. It is cut off, and likely its residents dead.
It is more than that. Because of their interference at Ambershire, they have decided to redirect all present companies of forces to the front lines in the south to try to take Oakenbrook, to then make their way towards Barleyall Farms. If they're able to do that, they will effectively cut off the majority of the food supply for what remaining resistance against their sieges have been. I get this info from one who has been closely observing their movements. And they have not lied in the past about these things. I do not know what people inside the walls may be able to do, but it would be important that those in power or the power to do something are made aware of it so that they can plan accordingly.
There is one that we could share that information with. I do not know how useful he will be, given that he is a fool, but...
I will tell Mirandel for you. If you wish.
If he trusts your counsel and will take the information at face value, although if he does not, then he can be told that it's from me, and perhaps then it will change his mind.
He will listen. It is more a question of if the words will land and be acted upon.
It is more my worry of whether or not he will realize that he is in a position to have audiences with those in power in Adwick. And that should be impressed upon him to use those connections, so that those who have the wisdom to act with concern do so, as opposed to his methods of acting and...
Lithel is nervous. If you look at her, she's bouncing her hand. Lithel?
I dearly apologize. I did not mean for this to be a matter of discussion over tea, but...
No.
It has been very much on my mind ever since it had been made aware to me.
There is no worry. And I'm sure he would love to hear from you once more. You can even gently encourage him by telling him exactly what to do, since it won't occur to him. Use small words.
I do not have his trust that much.
Putting it in a matter plainly so that he cannot misconstrue it with his usual tendency to overthink things or come up with the most outlandish solutions to a basic problem may be a good idea.
What solution is there here?
Simply, he has means to reach out without retribution to those who have sway within the military arm of Adwick and Ireland as a whole. It would be best that those people who are actively protecting the people are aware of what is the current focus and goal of the Empire.
They will need to fortify the positions before the enemy arrives. Stockpile food, weapons, and medication. Redistribute.
They do not have long for Oakenbrook as it is.
No,
They've
it's already too
actively
late.
Sieging it.
Yes.
But they are sending even more to seal the deal in this case. And their destination after that will be to the south. That is what they need to know.
Total, you must consider your own safety here.
I am not taking any action myself in this regard. I am passing along information to those who would be behooved to know this.
If you're watching, Authorial is actually watching Lisa's reaction.
Potentially act upon said information.
I mean, the Empire sweeping to the south. It would make fleeing Ireland difficult.
I am aware of this. However, that is a problem that I will have to worry about another time, because as it stands, it may not exactly be safe to flee anyways with what is on its way here.
The creatures you spoke of.
Yes.
We have not heard that before.
I pray that you do not have to.
That's a dismissal.
But here is the safest place I can be, sadly. Given that I have a sanctuary of my own that I imagine even those things would not be able to penetrate. If I try to flee and travel elsewhere, especially if wind somehow gets out about it, as I know that the inquisitive side of the Empire is aware that there was an entity like me in the area.
Authorial picked on Inquisitor there.
Said individual who is focused on that knows me personally. And if they knew that I was trying to leave and I was lightly guarded or unguarded entirely, they would not hesitate to act upon that possibility. Which is why it's currently safe to be where there's... Despite their foolishness, much more people around who can cause interference to such an eventuality.
Ithoriel thinks that she is implying that she'll throw humans in front of herself to save herself.
And I may yet have more roles to play in ensuring that places like this do not burn the same as our home in the past did.
Let the fires not roll across our land once more. Once is enough.
If we run, the fires will only continue to lick at our heels.
She's not going to say, but that is inevitable.
It is a problem that cannot be forgotten about, only put aside to deal with another time. Until it is faced, it either consumes us or it is overcome. That is my belief.
Let us hope then that our land has the strength to defeat this enemy. Ithoriel doesn't think so.
It appears that I have finished off another lovely cup of tea. A shame, but also a reason to feel anticipation for the next time that one graces my lips.
I shall bring more upon my return.
It is a dear gift from a friend.
Unlike our dear bartender, I am capable of keeping it properly. It is still fresh and good. Don't look at me like that. I know how to keep tea.
It's a good idea.
With your blessing then, Teveril, we will, upon next opportunity to visit, bring some of our Gradian tea with us to share with all of yours.
I would be happy to partake along with you if you are willing to share such a delicacy.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
Ithoriel took that as a
I look
dismissal.
forward to
An
it
honor.
with considerable enjoyment.
Marin Alenand. I hope it will be a long journey.
I hope it will not be long until our next opportunity to share time together. It is
What is long to an elf?
a blessing to have those who wish to partake in company solely for the sake of enjoying one another's presence.
It is our
It's been
way.
rare as of late.
Of course.
Good day to you, madam. And you, Teveril. Oh. Ah, perfect. That is, in fact, who I was looking for.
The stew?
Mmm.
Have you seen Soma?
He was looking for you.
I was told that he came outside.
The gays.
Yes.
I looked over by the farms and they said they hadn't seen him, so at least we went to you.
There was one named...
Nobody has made any. Nobody has
talking
made
over
any
each other.
indication to me that he is looking for me, and he has not sought me out. So I do not know what to tell you.
There was...
Somebody attacked my assistant.
Yes. That was what I was trying to tell you when you ran off.
I
Should have stayed and listened, yes.
Well, I didn't know my assistant got attacked.
Listen next time.
I don't have any
No.
reason to trust you either.
Come with a warning though.
Vestio.
Everyone might want to
I will
listen to this
go.
very quickly.
Good day.
Everyone, if y'all have a moment. Silva has told me, past the lake, past the little river that goes into the lake, do not cross there. There is a spider's den that has been made alert and that they saw one in one of the trees, and they will be attacking at night, more than likely.
Well, if
Oh, that's
they-
perfect. That's
like-
great. That sounds like everything. Okay.
Okay, well,
Yeah, doesn't it?
Bastille,
Spider
if you
attacks
end
are
up
great.
doing anything with that
They
spider
are.
and somebody takes care of it, please do let me know, because I actually am in need of venom from spiders for something I am making.
And silk.
So this actually is a blessing in disguise for myself as well, although I hope it does not come at the cost of anyone's life.
No, of course. I would hope that
They're good with
the
the
main
bow.
problem was getting the spiders out of the cave, and now if they're just coming out the cave by themselves, that means it'll be easier to capture, and if we can get the various things from it.
There's no shortage of adventurers willing to throw their swords at things for coppers. We don't need our boat.
Regardless,
Hit them
if
at a
anybody
distance.
does happen to interact with them
Spider.
in such a way that makes
Thank
it possible,
you, Bio and
I would like to be made privy to
Johnny.
it after it's been dealt with, so that I may be able to extract the venom from it.
Of course.
Ironically, that
Spoken
venom
to
is
you
a
about,
life-saving.
spells threat.
Excuse me?
Sorry, what? Would one of you care to elaborate on this?
Did you say and my dress?
Did you not come to my place of work and threaten me with the houses of Ashmith Alas and taking action if I do not
Steal.
stop my relations with Relamo? Have you not tried to persuade me in the past to not do dealings with non-elves, even though you yourselves do?
Oh, this matter.
Bastille. This matter.
I will leave it in your hands.
Please,
Good
Ariel,
day.
no.
Oh, yes. This is your problem to deal with. I'll watch.
Bastille.
You don't have the authority
Let me explain.
to
Bastille.
wage
Is this a
political war
matter-
against someone in Ireland.
Is this a
Ireland's
matter that I need to be involved with because there are other things
No,
that I
it
need
is
to
not.
be doing, and I
This
do
is
not
taking
wish
place
to.
outside your home.
I prefer it didn't, but please do not
Well,
be
I
at
don't know
each
how to
other's
get out of the
throats.
swamp from here, so unless you're able to...
I will
provide me
take
with
you
that,
out of the
that'd be
swamp,
great.
Bastille. And I will explain. You have
That would be a
misinterpreted
good
my
way
words.
to ensure that you two stay mutually on good terms with each other so that you lead together.
I'll follow you two out.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I do not wish to hear
Settled with
more about Fastille's love life.
bickering.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I'll believe
That is the matter that Fastille has misunderstood.
I see. So what you're telling me is it's Bastille being Bastille.
She is Fastille.
For better or for worse.
For better, I imagine, given what she can do. All right.
Despite her very poor way of phrasing it, I know that she has made works in the past with things obtained from spiders, so I imagine that was part of her excitement. But it is serendipitous to me as well.
Quite so.
Before Awen had passed away, he taught me how to extract spider venom.
Ah, quite useful for those of you who could make potions with such knowledge. I will head off. I need to wash my boots before I return. There must be no evidence of where I have been. I am always careful.
I appreciate your discretion.
Of course.
I also apologize that my living conditions are not a bit more ideal.
Not at all. It is certainly better than where I have lived for some time. I am...
That said, I really must be going.
Yes.
There's something that I must attend to.
Good day to the three of you. Be safe. And be careful of the spiders. Yeah, I just abandoned Lethal back there. That immediately made me think there were enemies that way, and I remember that they're just scripted. They don't actually react to anything. That mosquito sound drives me nuts. The lighting is very interesting. I wonder where it's picking that up. I wonder if it's an edge light or... because it looks like it's being lit from underground. Or at an oblique angle. Maybe the world sun is over that way. And it's not calculating that it should be obscured properly. I think that's what it is.
I couldn't help but think of it, considering that the royal procession that happened a few days ago.
You're welcome. I'm glad your assistant is okay.
I just don't know where she is, and it makes me worried. I don't know if they're going to come for her again, or they're going to attack me now.
Likely.
Is the dryad? I mean,
But considering that they were asking about my situation.
is there someone at the cabin right now?
There are
is the cabin
none.
empty or full?
It is empty.
Thank you.
Well, trouble comes. You shall look for your assistant.
Is this the way out?
Yes. If you follow us, we will show you.
Simply follow the route.
Thank you.
I will take you a slightly safer route, and also offer you a piece of advice, given that we have been walking in mud. Yes.
Did we not retrace our steps from earlier?
No, there is no reason. This way is safer, and I do not get lost.
It is less discreet. I can guide us.
Well, then we can go over this hill if you wish. I prefer a location where I can see at distance versus obscuring by the forest.
Oh, but I prefer to be obscured.
I imagine my hearing is not as good as yours.
Why would you say that? I'm sure you as adequate as mine.
Now, Madame Bastille, you have two choices. Should you take the return path there, you will head through the small keep and arrive at the front gate. There are people in the forest directly in front of me who are watching us. Should you head this way, you will arrive at the front of the castle more directly. It may be safer. One final piece of advice. Wash your shoes before you return. The mud is distinct. It will be recognized where you have been, if you do not, by those who watch such things. If you wish, the creek is right over here, which is where I will go. I always do this before I return. It is a matter of protecting those who are endangered around us. Plus, it is always nice to sit and take some time to see what the world may bring your way.
You're right.
Tea and crumpets, so to speak. Do you think she'll try to swim across?
Oh, I do hope that would be quite amusing.
Yeah, like, yeah. Sorry, I just didn't want to talk till I got to you, actually. Oh, I don't think I can avoid it here.
How deep is this? Is it deep?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Travis. Travis. Can you let the others know in case I can... Oh, you're already running away, I see.
Maya.
I believe he's taking the bridge to...
There is a bridge that way.
Okay, I see. I'll see you soon.
Iandale, you would feel presence at your grove.
How is my favorite elf? Oh, no
I hope you're
offense to
talking
Steve.
to me.
I was. Oh, and other... I don't remember her name. I'm always forgetful.
It's okay, I'm not your favorite. You don't need to remember it.
I'm sorry. Look,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm really forgetful of names.
You
That's
are.
the one. What?
There's the spiders that are in the cave. They know about it. Okay. They're gonna come out and attack people at night or something. But so that's like a great opportunity for you to like trap it with the efforts. A few of them. And then we can get them in the morning.
Still, I would love to die today. Absolutely.
Well, you're
I'll
not
get
going to
right
die.
on
It's
that.
a spider. It's not going to kill you.
What
It
do you
is.
mean a spot?
Well-
They're the fucking size of a house.
They're not gonna kill you like now. Is my thing. They won't kill you yet. Well,
Another
like,
burp
if you go
for
missing,
you,
we
Hoyt.
can just get you in the morning from the cave.
It is a,
I actually remember I was drunk, and that's where I ended up.
it is
They actually
an,
took me into their cave, and I escaped
Aye,
with my
exactly.
wits.
See, they won't kill you.
there you go. It is an opportunity to reacquire your silver. What a good day to die.
I said
I
nothing
had-
about the silver being in there, but if it was in there, and that's the reason I
Like,
am,
when I picked up
we're waiting
Misk
for others to do the job
from,
for me. I'd
The,
absolutely
with the bogs of like
do
what?
it.
God, what was the town? Forgot the name.
Water.
Musli?
No.
Called a Musli.
It is.
Aye, there was a lass who had been taken by the spiders for like 3 weeks or something. She was just stuck in the cave. They still haven't eaten there, so hey, you'll be fine. They usually take a long while.
Still,
Yes.
that's not making me feel better.
You
at
have
all.
plenty
Well,
of
I
time
think, like, if you're
to
gonna
be
go missing
slowly
for a
eaten by
night,
them.
And then we'll come rescue you. Aye,
I
I'm
hear
trying to reassure
spider
you.
venom is
You'll be fine.
excruciating.
None of you are fucking helping.
No, I'm giving you hope, right? If you go do this job for us and you capture the spider, even
Still,
if you
why
are
aren't you doing it?
captured by them,
Why
then you'll be
don't you
rescued
do it?
because you'll only be missing for like a night or two. And
She doesn't want to die.
And because you're not going to die for weeks.
Oh, neither do I.
She,
Thank you.
they'll keep you alive for a week.
But you're
and
worthless.
clean every day.
Look at her. She's got such fancy clothing made of spider silk. The spider silk that you will be acquiring with your dead body
Great.
as bait.
Yep.
But you won't be dead.
You'll be
You'll
paralyzed.
alive
Mixed
for a few
messages
weeks.
here.
And then we'll rescue.
Oh,
In their
fantastic.
cave for weeks.
Simple.
Will you? Uh-huh.
All
Slowly
right.
digested.
I will wish you two a good night.
What is wrong with you people?
I have to speak to Maya.
What the fuck?
You'll be fine, Travis. Just go get the spiders. That's all.
Good day
They're
to all of
harmless
you.
creatures, I promise you.
Yeah, maybe you can jump up and down. It'll distract them.
Not there.
Oh, yeah, could try that. What do you mean this time?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm trying really hard not to laugh. That is the worst of authorial sense of humor right there. We should get in before the spiders come. Unlike Travis, I do not want to die. Also, those things are vile. The worst part about them is that they remember people.
Spiders.
Oh, yes.
Do you have much experience?
Of course. I have been in these forests for millennia.
My companion, Sorel, and
Oh,
sorry, we.
Excellent.
my Govan and Maya.
Oh, good to see you. Sorry, we are, am I interrupting something?
No, only the opportunity for you to acquire your arrows.
Oh, I see. So. Oh.
I was catching a butterfly, dear.
Oh, I see. Oh, you mean with my net? Okay. Oh, so, yeah. Yes, regarding business of the arrows. So how much would I owe you for said arrow? A good place to do conduct business.
How much would you owe me?
Either of you, I'm not sure. I'm buying the arrows.
Well, you said Lethal.
Oh, I see. So you both sell arrows.
For bone-tipped arrows, which will be good for practice, it would be 20 copper for a collection of 10.
For a collection of 10. Oh, wow, that's such a great price.
It is indeed. Would you like some then? We should go prepare them, although it will not be the right time to fire them tonight.
Alright, I understand. And yes, I would very much like to place this order with you.
Come with me then, child.
Oh, I understand. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, that's okay.
That means go the other way.
Okay, come, Maya. There you are.
Oh, so, how has, your night been, Thoriel? It is very nice to see you, by the way.
And you as well, child. No new scars or injuries. It is good to see. It has been a... How would you humans... Well, let me put it this way. The way the humans would put it is productive. You would call it interesting.
Humans would probably call it wasteful, Azaria.
Oh no. We had tea. How could they call that wasteful? No one could call tea wasteful.
A human could.
That would be inhuman.
You know, hobbits have a great appreciation for anything that goes in the stomach. I mean, aside from weapons, of course.
Yes.
You know, my key.
You are a hobbit. There is nothing you could. There is nothing that you appreciate quite as much as a delicious meal.
Indeed.
Oh, speaking of, I have not eaten today.
You should.
Yes, meat does happen to be, you know.
We can do that before
Hobbit.
we go and attend to the arrows.
Certainly, that sounds good to me.
If you wished company, Lethal.
Yeah, I would like to actually. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Good day.
Evening to you. I know what the captain said earlier about what was going on. This is different. You're coming back in. Can I get your gate tax, please? Just 5 copper.
Yes, here you are.
Thank you. Anyone else not paid their taxes yet today?
Oh,
Come on. Be truthful now and fork it over if you haven't.
I paid mine in the morning.
Right, you're all good. Thank you.
You might as well work for the guards, given how much you pay them, dear.
I think I'd find my
Actually wanted to speak to you in private.
All right. I will head back and prepare her arrows.
Of course.
And then meet you at the tavern.
We'll see you at the tavern first, too.
Oh, it sounds good. See you there. Well, should I follow you to the workshop or just...
Yes. You should definitely follow me to the workshop.
Okay, sounds good. What is the performance going on?
They hide in the trees and they stay in a lost
I'm sad we can't stay and watch it, but Authorial wouldn't give a shit. There are spiders coming, Maya. I would advise you not to get involved in fighting them at this point.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm sure even one could overpower me.
Once you have sufficient training in the use of your bow and arrow, you will be capable of being dangerous to them. But for now, you would just waste arrows.
I certainly agree.
Especially because we haven't tuned them yet for you. That is the first order of business. I need to measure the weight of the bow and teach you how to hold it properly.
Oh, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Of course. It is what I do, after all.
Oh. An honor to be taught by the elves themselves.
You will be the first one I have taught in Adwick.
Oh, I see.
And the first hobbit with pointy teeth.
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
Come then, and join me.
Oh, thank you.
So, the matter of our selection. Come here. The 2 arrows you see on the right are both of the 2 that I would most likely use for you, in particular the tips, although I will use shorter. I will have a shorter spine for you and use a lighter wood. I'm not going to get into all the details now. We will worry about that when we're tuning your arrows. That said, though, if you take a look at the tips, you will see a bodkin that is designed for piercing armor. And an arrowhead. and a broadhead. That is designed for piercing flesh. Also, if you wish to go hunting, I can get you a winged arrow. Those are
winged arrow.
Those are used for hunting waterfowl and flying feathered creatures.
I see. How does it flap once it's loosed?
They all cost the same. The reason why, though, that we use a wing is that the arrow tip spreads out. It does less damage to the feathers. A broadhead, like you see there.
She still doesn't understand. I see.
A broadhead, like you see there, has edges that point backwards. It makes it more difficult to pull out. And worse, as it goes in, it tears the flesh apart. They are deadly against living opponents. The bodkin, of course,
very painful.
Is a tight point. It is designed to pierce metal armor. I can give you a mix of all of those, but I don't think you'll do foul hunting. I suspect most likely you'll want broadheads or bodkins.
I thought you were asking me, or you?
I am asking you.
I most likely to say broadheads. Unless the situation requires, I don't believe I'll be requiring armor penetration.
Unless you were fighting spiders, which have
yeah, that's
chitin.
True. Maybe maybe a mix of each. You know, it's certainly not like.
I can give you two, perhaps bodkins. The problem is bone bodkins, the cheaper kind, the ones that would be most likely for you. They do not penetrate steel, and they won't penetrate iron. They will work against chitin, so they work against most monsters, and leather armor, of course.
I see. Well, to be honest, I don't intend to use it on any well-thinking, speaking creature, unless I absolutely must.
Let us hope that you must not, then. All right. A bundle of 10 of those of bone arrows would be 20 copper. If you wanted them in iron, it would be 1 silver for 10. Think of that. It's 2 apples each time you shoot.
Sorry. I was shocked that my body decided to react. But like the, how about I give you some copper now regarding putting in an order for the,
20 copper then.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, give me a moment here to get it ready.
Oh, yes, of course, that's alright. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to...
I have 10 of them that I could give you. They will not be sized for you right now. Most likely they will knock so severely when you shoot them that they won't be useful. But you can at least have them, and then later on I can size them for you, once I teach you how to shoot.
Okay. Sounds like a good to me then. Alright, yes, let me acquire the 20 copper. Just been moving the same coins, Oh, here you go.
These are 10 broadheads.
Oh, I see.
You can put them in your quiver, dear. Tomorrow, I I will size them for you, and we will replace that on 2 of them. And then I will teach you how to shoot.
Good. Oh, that'd be great. I would really greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. For real.
Right now they're human size though, so very likely they will knock severely to the right. Don't worry about it. I will explain everything to you tomorrow.
Okay, understood. And sorry to have to like show my dominance real quick. You know, there we go. I think they should be in now. Okay. Thank you, Ariel.
Apparently I colored them in House and Solomon colors.
Wow, you know. Yeah. Thank you so much. I guess
of course.
Well, I'll see you at the tavern then.
Yes. Shall we go eat? Are you patting my hand?
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, what a lovely, beautiful hand it is, you know?
Thank you. We can head now.
Okay, sounds good.
Little arrows for little Maya.
Okay, fine. What?
I'm gonna kiss that girl so hard. Alright, let us head and go enjoy a wonderful meal together.
Oh, sounds good.
Don't worry, I can wait for you there as well.
I see.
If you need to sort out something.
No, I don't. I just feel like basic, like, word articulation sometimes.
No worries, Maya. None of us are the elegant creatures we're supposed to be.
Oh, well, I mean, I certainly think you elves in general are quite elegant.
When
from my perspective.
When I was a child. Nisk. Hello. Vestia was looking for you. Ah. This is the one I was looking for earlier.
Oh, I see.
Come along. That is not our business. It would be rude of us to impose upon them.
Oh, yeah.
After they take it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to close the sign. Give me a moment. Actually, no, it's fine. No one will go back there anyways. Hello.
Yep.
Ah.
Enraged.
I see.
I guess I paid off my debt to you at least for 1 silver, right? Worked it off.
Well, I mean, you did help me carry some things, but I don't know if that counts for a silver yet.
Alright, I guess I'll continue helping you then. Till I pay it off.
I could use it. It shouldn't take that much longer. But for a silver, I need a little bit more help than that.
That requires a lot of help. I understand.
God, could you imagine? I would kiss her.
Yes. Are you sure you're well?
Yes, I am.
Any luck with the steel?
She's with Harillamo. I don't know why I said that. She's with Harillamo.
I guess, patrons of the Brass
Maya, are you learning from a
if I can, I'm probably going to need to buy 2
I
oranges
learned
from
to
you
say
because I
Harillamo.
didn't need them here. I
No, I'm
planned
just
on
kidding.
eating, but the tavern's closed.
That's good.
Alright.
Is it a...
I can run by
You
you
sure?
there real quick.
Looks good on you.
Alright, I'll be back
Oh,
with you in
thank
just
you.
a second. I'm heading with
Thanks to
Aikilos
see
at
you
the
as well,
moment.
Zach. How have you been?
I'll pick him up real quick.
I'm doing alright. Well, as good as I can be. I'm temporarily running the tavern is.
I will need to depart. Lethal.
Ethoriel?
Mm?
Would you like me to bring some food back?
I would appreciate it
Buy some
greatly.
cheese and bread.
Sure. That would be most delightful. Have a good night, Maya.
Thank you.
Remember,
Ethoriel.
don't go
no
hunting
bad.
the spiders tonight.
Oh yeah, I won't. I think they'd be hunting me.
Let it not be the case.
Yes, of course.
Never. Thank you, Lethal. Wolver, good night. I would play someone. You know what? Actually, I could probably play a incontrovertible flirt. I haven't actually played a flirty character in RP yet. Just let my wicked tongue go wild. I am RPing, closing the door and locking it, because I didn't do that when I left. And that matters in this RP. Alright, everybody, I hope you had a good night. I had a lot of fun today. Today was an unexpectedly delightful. Lots and lots of stuff happening. So, I hope all of you have a wonderful